You know, the first thing I would say to anybody when they're having a child and they're pregnant, you know, don't always assume it's the next person that's going to have to deal with some of this.
I wanted a fat baby. I wanted a big, fat, chubby, roly-poly baby.
Jessica went for a routine checkup. She gave me a call at work and said, you know, they're admitting me into the hospital.
My kidneys had slowly started to malfunction. They said that it was time. I was too sick. They couldn't wait any longer, and they had to do an emergency C-section.
Hit the floor just a second, go down there.
Pretty much gave us 25% chance of survival for Alexa.
When she's born, it won't be a normal delivery. She won't be crying. She won't be...
They had to prepare with hooking her up to different machines and medicines and I felt I had to be strong for everybody.
We had to be strong for her. We had to be strong for our families.
I honestly feel blessed. I mean, for everything we've gone through, I look back and there was a reason for that. There's a reason why I'm sitting here talking. And there's a reason she went through all that. And even when she was born, she's a fighter and she's got a purpose. And I think this is part of her journey and her purpose in life.
I met Alexa and her parents after she was delivered prematurely here as a 25-week-old, and she developed a bleeding in her brain. Then when she weighed about 5 pounds, she had her first operation, which is something called a ventricular to peritoneal shunt.
Alexa, if she was born 20 years ago, she probably wouldn't have survived.
Her exact words were, your daughter will have some type of cerebral palsy and there's a high risk that she'll have severe.
Part of being born prematurely, she had an intraventricular hemorrhage, which is a bleed in her brain on the left side, caused the right side to have increased muscle tone, which causes her problems. Basically, it's tight muscles in the calf of her leg that's making her stand on her toes.
Working at the table and working on bilateral coordination. She's weaker on her right side and has less dexterity on the right, so we use things with pop beads. We use therapy where she has to pull, and that's again strengthening the intrinsic muscles.
I don't think people understand the difficulties that parents and preemies endure. I don't think people realize the repercussions and the daily fights and the daily struggles and the worries that the parents have to go through, and this doesn't end when they leave the NICU.
Alexa is somewhat of a miracle child in that despite her very early birth and her low birth weight and her hydrocephalus, she's just done incredibly well.
It's overwhelming the kind of support that March of Dimes has given my family.
I think their mission, their purpose is spectacular. I think, you know, babies like Alexa need what the March of Dimes can give.
They not only helped with the technology and the research that's made it possible for my daughter's life, but she's also saved Jessica's life and my life. Without March of Dimes, there's a good chance Alexa wouldn't be here. That's what it's all about. It's these babies. That is the goal there, is what Alexa is today. The goal is to get her through the tough times and give her a fighting chance to be what she is today, which is a normal, vibrant child running around, playing, and being excited and being happy. And I honestly feel that without March of Dimes, we wouldn't be here today. March of Dimes has been there, is there, and will always be there.